What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here, welcome back to the channel. Excuse me. Now before we get started with today's video, the road to 200 subs has now come to a close and we're now on the road to 500 subs. Who knows, maybe we might hit 500 subs by the end of the summer, only time will tell. But as I have said in previous videos, if this channel does get to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners at Collector Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. On the hopes to excuse me. On the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a piece of Exodia, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed. The possibilities are out there. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners at Collector Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. I made a huge mistake that I also got from my partners at Collector Store. I already talked about the link and address. I am sorry. On the hopes of potentially pull a collector's rare out of the set, much similar. God, I'm so stupid. Much similar to what I pulled out of my Genesis Impact box from last year, which is obviously this B-Cop from the Underworld. This thing looks absolutely beautiful. Obviously, with all the new dark-based decks that are going to be coming into the format, it is definitely worth picking up, because this card can indeed go up in price. So definitely pick yourself up a few copies off of Troll and Toad or TCG Player, depending on which one you want. As for me, I'm getting this graded, but I never came up with a good opportunity to do so. Excuse me, but with that being said, if you guys want to see these boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue, maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, because more than 80% of you guys, literally over 80% of you guys are watching the content, but you guys aren't even subscribed. And to top it all off, we got to get more women to watch the content as well. So if you guys are watching the content, you like the content, and you want more of the content, but you guys have not subscribed yet, then make sure you guys do indeed subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and as always, excuse me, as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which is this: do you guys believe the Raika archetype has what it takes to be a meta contender? Let me know down in the comments below. And that is exactly what we are going to be talking about for today's video, is the brand new Raika cards that will be in Infinite Forbidden. There's only 2 cards though, but what's interesting about this is that over the last couple of years, there have been quite a few different attributed archetypes that have gotten a lot of support as of late. Fire has gotten a lot of support in the form of this Soul Burning Volcano. Which, if you guys want to see me open this up on the channel, definitely let me know in the comments. I will definitely consider it. But for now, I think I'll keep it sealed. There's also been water with obviously obviously duels from the deep. This is empty, by the way. This is completely empty. And also with the wind, and also wind as well with oh, oh my god, what's the name? Synchro Storm, I think it's called. And now also different monster types are getting new support, including insects and reptiles, which is pretty crazy. But honestly, though, I think Raika definitely has what it takes, but it just needs a little bit extra support, in my personal opinion. But I'm not gonna waste any time. I am just gonna get straight into the video, kicking things off. We've got Raika no Hime Janome. There we go. Which I believe they don't have a translator on here, unfortunately. but it's a 4-star earth insect with 1800 attack, and it looks like question mark defense. It looks like zero defense and 0 defense. 1800 attack, 0 defense, and both of its effects are once per turn. And the first effect reads: you can discard this card, special summon 1 insect, plant, or reptile monster from your hand. Second effect reads: if this card is banished from the hand or grave, you can activate this effect. During the end phase of this turn, draw cards equal to the number of different types among insect, plant, and reptile monsters you control. So ideally, Black Rose, what is it? Numbadolce, Traptrix, and Ogdoadic are like the 3 main archetypes that can actually abuse the living shit out of this card. Excuse me. So funny enough, this is like your own personal I want to say your own personal card of sanctity, if you will, because if you have like, let's say your whole board, your whole front lines is covered with monsters that that have plant, reptile, and and of course insect, you can draw up to like what, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 cards at best. So in a way, it's kind of like your own personal card of sanctity, with a sort of like a Cyber Dragon effect, but you have to discard this card from your hand, which is like the only downside, but still, it's pretty cool for all intents and purposes. It's basically your draw card, so it's not too bad. Obviously, if you get hit with an Ash Blossom, yeah, it's probably not gonna be. It ain't gonna be pretty. But now for the second card, which is the last card of today's video, it is known as Raika no Kuro Kamitsuki, I believe is how it's pronounced. I am so butchering all these names, so to all of my fans in Japan, I humbly apologize for butchering these names. but it's a water reptile link 3 with 2600 attack, and its arrows are left, right, and bottom. And it requires 2 or more insects, plant, and or reptile monsters, and both of its effects are once per turn. The first effect reads: you can banish up to 2 monsters from your grave, then target the same number of spell or traps your opponent controls, destroy them. Excuse me. Second effect reads: if this card is in your grave, you can target 1 insect, plant, or reptile monster you control, place it on the bottom of the deck, and if you do special summon this card, Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn except insect, plant, and reptile monsters. So not only do you have yourself a twin twister, but you also have as well your own personal like Monster Reborn. This card essentially is Monster Reborn for itself, which honestly it's not bad, but it's at the cost of taking one insect, plant, or reptile that's on your board, putting it on the bottom of the deck, and just summoning this card. That's like the only downside. But what's cool about this is that if you end up taking the right card and you put it back in the bottom of the deck, you can instantly search it out off of the effects of any search card that you may have at your disposal, which for all we know, it could be a Foolish Burial where you can just send it back into your graveyard, use its effect if it has any graveyard effects, and then you're able to summon it right off the bat, which is a pretty cool deal. But still, I mean, the idea that a Link monster is a twin twister, it's pretty crazy. But you have to banish two monsters from your graveyard, which is a bit of a downgrade, not downgrade, kind of a downside. But as long as you end up choosing the right cards to banish, you're pretty much just golden right there. But honestly though, I think these two cards definitely have what it takes to make their way into the competitive scene. Pretty much the whole Raika archetype can make it in, but we will just have to wait and see. But with that being said, that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more card discussions in the future, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on all my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.